Well, hey fans, welcome back to another movie review, and today we're talking about The Beekeeper. So, The Beekeeper is an action thriller film directed by David Ayer, starring Jason Statham, Phylicia Rashad, Josh Hutcherson, Jeremy Irons, and Emmy Raver-Lampman. It basically follows this ex-secret agent. He's, living on this farm with this retired teacher named Eloise Parker, and one day she is hacked by these con artists and they steal like all her money, and all the money she's like protecting for this, not protecting, that she's working on with this like charity, and of course she commits suicide. So what does the beekeeper have to do? He has to get revenge. And first off, I'd like to thank Warner Brothers for sending me a Blu-ray copy of the film. It was very fun to watch. I really did enjoy it. I really enjoyed Jason Statham as an action star. He's kind of got this down pat. David Ayer, I really do enjoy most of his films. He has a very gritty lens in which he likes to tell stories. And the way that the action unfolds throughout this tale is very gritty, very realistic. It is hyper violent, which I did enjoy. I really did enjoy the gunplay. I enjoyed the fight scenes. I enjoyed that the bad guys were jerks and there were no redeeming qualities about them. And there is a nice twist with a certain character a little bit further you get to the film, with like the main villain's mom. You kind of think that this character is going to be one way, but it turns out she's a totally different way. I really did enjoy that, and I enjoy that you basically know what's going to happen. Jeremy Irons' character, when he finds out that a beekeeper is coming for Josh Hutcherson's character, and I can't remember their names right now, but when he finds out a beekeeper's coming, he's like, "You're dead, and I'm sorry, just you're gonna die. That's it for you." And so, and then he's tasked. He's like, "All right, the mom's like, what can you do to save my son?" And he's like, "Nothing. He's dead. This is a beekeeper. You can't stop him." And she's like, "Come on." So he's like, "Okay, I guess I'll try." But he like knows there's nothing he can do. So I really did enjoy that this film knew exactly what it was, and it lets the audience know, like, look, this kid is dead, and you're basically gonna watch the story about how he gets killed. And like I said, it was fun to watch. It was a good action story. I wish I could have seen this in theater. This is like a fun. See, we're at an age now where a lot of these type of movies do well on VOD, on streaming. If this was like 10, even 15 years ago, this is a big title in the theater. This is closer to like your end of watch where people be raving about it. They'd be like, "Did you see that new Jason Statham movie?" Like Crank 1 and Crank 2. Not quite as wild as those, but definitely in that vein of a type of movie where people would have been like, "Yeah, that was a really fun action to really go check out in the theater." Something like The Expendables. It's exactly what this kind of reminds me of. The first one. I don't know about the rest of them, but like I said, I enjoyed Statham in the role. I enjoyed the action. I enjoyed even the minor jokes. I enjoyed the bad guys getting their comeuppance. When you get to the end, it does end kind of abruptly. Like he completes his task and then the movie is over. I do think they could have kind of set that up a bit better. Instead of, it's like they just kind of like, we ran out of budget, movie's over. That's what it felt like. And it also leaves it open to like there could be a sequel, but more so I hope this is a one-off. I mean, there's 100 places you can take this story for a future telling, but just leave this one-off. Do Crank 3 with David Ayer. That would be great to see. But yeah, so if you like action movies, if you like Jason Statham, if you like movies where the bad guys are bad guys and they get taken out by the good guys who are a little morally gray. Like there's a scene where a whole building gets burned down and they even mention like, some people didn't make it out. I think this would be the type of movie for you. It was definitely a fun watch and I did enjoy it. In terms of a score, I'm going to give The Beekeeper a decent 7 out of 10. You know what, make that a decent 7.1 out of 10. I think this is something that, if you like action movies, you can enjoy this, definitely. I'd like to thank you guys again for joining me for this movie review. Remember, you can find the full review on YouTube and the website, flipfrogllc.com/flixfrog. Remember, you can find us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and Reddit. And please, pretty please, make sure that you like, share, and subscribe. And until next time, I'll be seeing you.